What is up, guys? Seb Houdini here, and welcome back to a little bit of Bygone Dreams. This is a new indie game that just came out, and it's pretty damn special. I am enjoying it. It's done by a very small team based in Bosnia, if you can believe it, in Sarajevo, and really cool to see like these different indie games from all across the world. That's one of my favorite things. Is like what way are they going to approach bosses and level design? And it's been really cool. So the idea of it is we're kind of like almost like a soul that's been brought back. In this nature-style body, but we've got this cool wrist arm that talks to us as well. You always have to have like a little companion, don't you? The boss has been pretty cool. Like with the name of being Bygone Dreams, you can imagine how wild each of the levels are, and it's really allowed them to be experimental with the art style, the level design, and just everything in general. It's really fun. Yeah, this was the Kickstarted. That was the Kickstarter trailer there. We've gone through a few of the levels right now. It's pretty much available on everything. I love the font. I love everything about it. Gives me a little vibe of Kingdoms of Amalur and Fable, honestly. I'm getting like a little Fable. I don't know if it's the UI or what, but it makes me happy. It makes me happy. Hope you're all doing well. Let's get tucked into this. So yeah, we just finished off another 2 levels. We're hunting down these guardians, and as I was saying, this hub area you've got is like a level unto itself. You know, there's tough enemies to fight, little levels to get to. Lovely jubbly. So I think we're going to be heading into the Fire and Ice greenhouse now. We'll see where that takes us. The art style has a little bit of cell shading, but it's more like just kind of a whimsical dream, a fairy tale. You never know what you're going to bump into next. Alright. Lovely jubbly. Alright, here's one of our many little friends. This one will let us conjure items. You've got a huge amount of depth to this game as well. There's potential for numerous builds as well. You know, you've got different normal weapons. Right now we got like a fire and ice sword. We had a cool bow staff, and there's ranged weapon. We just got introduced to the magic as well, which will allow you to basically create your own style of elemental magic, which is I think is a great idea. So yes, let's head on. Now it does a couple of things a bit more unusual, which I like very well. Okay. Getting a couple of little extra little boons from that statue. Shield magic. Okay, so where would the next area be? What's that over there? That's where they are, okay. They all seem to gather around the next area, which is helpful. Doesn't have a map of anything. It's kind of Dark Souls 1 in that style. But in terms of like combat, it's way closer to like the old action-adventure hack and slashers than a Souls like. Hello, is there one of our guardians and now friends to help us? Upgrade my weapons, yes please. Okay. Do we have enough? Just about enough of that dream dust. Looks like we need 8 pieces for that. I thought we got an extra piece. We didn't. Okay. It's probably done on purpose. Maybe I can make some. What's this? Little one of your little pig friends running around? It's like Robot Wars. That was like a cool dreamland. What have you got? You got Curios, which we can. These are cool little extra upgrades we can attach to weapons and armor and that. Lovely. Nice. Anyone else to yap to? Maybe they can sell us stuff, or we can make some stuff ourselves. What do we need? For the dream dust. Let me see here. Okay, any of this we can make? Ooh, what's this? Pale candle. Melted white candle increases dark defense. Okay, a lot of elemental stuff going on. We haven't run into any issues yet. It's actually been really cool just to pick up and play this game, which is a breath of fresh air. A breath of fresh air. Anything else here? We might find ourselves running into some tougher enemies now. Let us see. About this little guy. Like a little teacher doing here. He'll upgrade our potions, which is very good. Let's definitely upgrade this one. Okay. Oh yeah, what did I want to buy for 1,000? I think it was off one of these. Upgrade weapons. Are you curious? No. I think it was this old guy down here. To go find him again. It was like a branch. It might have been curious. And it would recover a little bit of mana per second. Not a whole lot, but hey, you can take what you can get. Conjure items. Oh, look at this Ring of Mending. He adds some new stuff. Spawns a circle on the ground, healing all friendly targets for 6, damaging all hostile targets. Whoa. And what is that exactly? We have this key item, which might be a secret boss or something. I have to figure it out. So it's a spell. Right. And we got Essence of Life +2. What does that mean? It buys 1 extra, does it? Alright. Let's get this Curios. I like that. Because you are just using a lot of spells. Okay. There is a level system, but it's actually quite unique. You get items, like little secret areas, and it's a special item. Allows you to level up that way. So I was playing the game with, sadly, not many levels, which actually create a nice bit of challenge. Okay, so there's the new Curios. Let's see where we're going to put that. So it's a mix of, if I change that at all, what's this one doing? Increases critical chance, and then grants a chance of firing off a wind blast. Alright. Did say about Curios slot. There we go, I can already see getting a little bit of mana there. It's not much, but it might help us in between battles. Of course, we have the option then to upgrade it too. There we go, there's some more potions. Alright, let's go talk to our new guardian. It's kind of a cool melted candle dude. People were calling him Lume from Beauty and the Beast. That was a nice one. Look at this dude. He's kind of goofy and scary. The hands are sort of uncanny valley. Hey, how's it going, DPG? How you doing? Greetings! Feel free to use the spellbook to your heart's content. Oh yeah. So we can kind of make our own... I'm not sure where it is. It's over here. One of these tables. We can make our own spells. Is this guy here? Finkel. Very good day to you, sir. What you been up to? You playing some more Hitman? Not too many games this summer for you, huh? My advice, and exactly what I'm doing, is use this summer to play a whole lot of indie games. Here it is. Looks like we got fire now and a fire shield. Uses that. We can also like change the page and make some other ones or some ice ones. You can kind of see where this is going. Now we got a heal. Heals the caster 74. What we got over here? Increases the caster's strength, agility, and intelligence by 2. So yeah, if you get good with your elemental stuff, you'll figure this out. That's nice. And how does the... Oh, I see. And you add them here. Okay. So, slot 1. Let's put spell... Oh, they're locked. Okay, are they all locked? Besides that one? Okay, then you have to kind of go in and equip it. Yeah. Alright, next time we get a little bit of dust. Dust is kind of randomized. Yeah, this greenhouse we went into before and he kind of told us to come back later in a not so nice way. So I understand now. You need mana even for shooting arrows, so it is an important thing to have. Yeah. Oh yeah, you doing okay? You having a good summer? No, a boring summer? What is it? You going on any vacation plans or anything? So something I have noticed is your best bet is just to pack up and go on a trip, you know, because this thing of waiting around, it keeps leaving more time for things to go wrong in my eyes. Nice. It's been brutally hot. Oh yeah, Jesus. At least you got some nice AC, I hope. Keep you cool. Beatles, we're looking for dream dust. Does your mom kind of like get on your case about the AC temperature or anything? No? The thermostat? That seems to be like a running joke in America, where people have it at one level and they're fighting over it over like 2 or 3 degrees. Look at that, our mana's almost fully healed just walking around there. That was worth it. I know it was 1,000. So here we go, we got this crazy greenhouse. You've got fire and ice. So in this case, what we've learned about this guardian is it's actually twin sisters, one being fire, one being ice, and as you can imagine, they're at each other's heads. So we're going to have to step in there and see what happens. What's cool about this game is it has a non-linear approach, so you can do levels wherever you want. We like jumped into a random portal and I went to chapter 7. I think this is chapter 4. It's quite a long game. I think you definitely get about 15, maybe 20 hours depending, I'd say. Good for them. Good for them. Tomorrow we'll have Death Stranding 2. My copy, I keep getting, see what happens to me is I get mailed the pre-order codes pretty early on. That usually is an indication that the order and pre-order has moved. And usually I used to get it pretty close to a couple of hours after I got my pre-order code, but I think they've been really strict with the street dates now, so probably will still be tomorrow. But it's in transit. It's an hour away from me. I don't know why it takes a day and a half, but it does anyway. Is what it is. And then Ruffy and the Riverside, there's amazing indie games coming out as well. Now I think I had sort of the okay to play it on Tuesday, yesterday, but I didn't want to do that because they were like, please don't show this part or outside of the prologue and all that. And I was like, okay, look, I'm gonna absolutely stick by your embargo and honor your wishes. I don't want to ruin your lovely launch and your lovely game, so I'm just gonna wait. And it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be basically copy and swap the textures. And it's going to be, I tell you, it just gives me vibes of the great Mario days. The youngest. Cool. Yeah. You friendly? Look at this multi-eyed owl thing.
Queen of Ice. Trust me.
A soul there. Ooh, I like that. How very Lord of the Rings. The moment we get a little bit of dream dust, I'm heading back out. And I am upgrading my stuff. Hello, are you a nice wizard? Jesus! 105 damage. He's not a nice wizard. 105. Okay, we might not be ready for this place. I actually don't know how to improve your defense. I guess it's just the armor, huh? Which is your mask, which is very unusual. Alright, let's try that heal spell out, huh? Let's try it over. Move over to magic. Woo! And we go like this. So how does it heal exactly? It just heals on you like that. And how much does that do? Is there a cooldown on it? Oh, there is. I see it in the middle. I think it's still healing us. It's super fun. What I love about a game like this is it's super simple on the surface. It's actually really endearing and fun. Okay, it makes sense. We can't just spam heals, but still having that kind of heal is good. On top of our potions, you get checkpoints, you get lots of potions, and the game kind of works. At first glance, you think it works like a Souls game, but it doesn't. The checkpoint is just that one-time heal. But it seems to save what potions you have, so you kind of come back with those potions. Alright, let's go, little buddy. Baby, I'm healing. I wonder, does these weapons do any different? Oh, he's out for the count. Bygone dreams. This one has like a little pool of defense sometimes as well. Alright, cool level. Yeah, you're getting kind of the fire and ice everywhere. Actually, parents are in Africa. Oh shit, I hope they're having a good time. Lovely. So you got the place to yourself. Awesome. Hopefully they're having a good time. It's a big like African vacation, is it? Like once in a lifetime thing. I found a secret chest. Let's go. Didn't think I'd fit in there. It's a free level. Holy Christ. Sorry, I kind of lost my stuff there. Like there's only like, I assume there's only like 15 levels in the game. So to get one of them is huge. Check this out. Level 6. Boom. That's like free heals, free health, free everything. Whereabouts in Africa did they go? Did they go South Africa? Did they go Egypt? Like, where'd they go? I suppose if you go to those places, you'd probably have said that. Probably somewhere. People tend to stay away from the middle of Africa because of all the conflict and stuff. Did they do the whole shebang like safari and all that? I'd say so. That's really cool. That's got to be like a... Whoa. It's got to be like a bucket list thing. It's so weird it's doing such little damage. That one attack he did 105. He just hit me from mine. Come on, give me some of that dream dust. Don't be afraid. What's he doing? Cool. Some very unique animations in this one. I was saying, like, as I was playing this, it's a joy to play. But I get the feeling of like a kind of a homegrown passion project of a game. That feels good. Feels amazing. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, I think we're so lost in the sauce of AAA, we don't know what we're doing. I think I'm supposed to go up there. Yeah, a lot of good reports for Death Stranding 2. One guy was just like going across a tram and he's like, this is peak gameplay. And I'm like, oh, okay, chill out. So people do genuinely enjoy that Amazon delivery stuff.
It's the same as back.
The same as back in Acalysis Forest. This must be the cave.
He's freezing. Our cave is... Oh, it's actually... Nice. Okay, good. Guess we're going that way. I love the music. Pump, pump. Can we go down here? Is it too cold? Everything's freezing over. Come on, give us a little dream dust. What would that even do? It's over there. Come on. Stuck in the wall a little bit. You could give us something. I need like 8 dream dust. Where is it anyway? Keep an eye on it. Don't dream it's over. I never figured out what these are for. Seals around the cave should hold. Currency, yeah, here we go. Dream dust, dream shard, dream rock. See, these seem really important for upgrading the later levels, but I can't even get through the lighter levels. Maybe later on someone will sell the smaller dream dust. Went to Kenya, nice. Nice. Didn't go because of the second cousins. Prince Africa, they never reached out to me. Why do I do the talking part? Oh, I know that's pretty tough. Nice. I have a wedding to go to a week or so. It's wedding makes me tired. Yeah, I won't hear from the second cousins. That's kind of pissed you off, has it? Oh, that sucks. Am I supposed to fight this? I don't know if we can swim. I don't want to insta-die. Am I going to die? No, we're kind of walking on the water a little bit. Oh, it's like creating flowers from me. Are you the one doing that? You friend? Damn. Are you one of the sisters? Okay, you finally arrived. I am Theseus. I've been waiting for a very long time, Val. You know my name? Of course, the order spoke of your arrival. Savior of the Dream. That sucks, dude. Hope you can get back talking. It sucks to be fighting my family. Are they just getting on your case, or what? Is it one of those things they're all getting married, and they're just giving you shit for not getting married yet, or something? Something like that. A lot of family can be like that. Sisters are vied for mother's affection. So I think there was a third sister. This must be her that wants both of the sisters to stop fighting. Yeah, a lot of families like that. They're probably doing fuck all themselves, you know, with their lives, and then they get into these weddings or arranged marriages, and they think everything just falls into place. And then give it about 5 or 10 years, they'll have a divorce, and their life will be falling apart, because you can't just put all your ducks in a row and expect them to quack. It doesn't work like that. You gotta kind of figure yourself out first. That's why early marriages and arranged marriages are just very difficult. A lot of the times they'll have big giant success stories. It's like grandparents or parents who've been married for 60 years and 80 years. And it's not to be mean or anything, but for the most part, it's because they had no other choice. A lot of it was they were afraid of leaving, but it was kind of learned to love. And, you know, we're pretty susceptible beings. We can learn to love people. But there's enough of them in abusive relationships to figure that one out. Okay, was this the same cave we went through? Alright, she's helping us out a little bit. It tells me she's probably not too helpful. Hey, there's Dream Shard, let's go. But we need Dream Dust. Do you see what's happening here? I think I know what happened. Whoa! That's cool. Oh my god, it's like a Secret Life of Alex Mack, the Charred Summit Aquatic Sanctuary. I think what's happening is I've upgraded too much stuff, and then I need to go back to like one of the earlier levels to get dust or something. Wait, what's happened here? It's the same area? They're like mirrors of each other. This is the Charred Summit. It's like fire side, ice side. That's you, same person again? Good luck, may all mother watch over you. Okay. Yeah, I think that's what's going on here. Change the textures around, and then change. Whoa. You can see it's like they're a mirror of one another. Sheesh. The lava world. Yeah. I asked myself, I don't know how people can talk these days. Can't talk. Oh, can't talk these days? Is that what's wrong? I just won't keep in touch, and then it just becomes this.
This place looks dangerous.
Becomes this thing that just gets blown out of proportion, right? Like they don't talk, and then they're wondering why you don't talk, and yeah, that's tough. Someone has to break the ice. It's very tough. I know. I get you. Definitely, I've said this. I see it happening more and more in life, but you almost have more in common with like strangers than your neighbors sometimes, or your family. Look at this dude. Sheesh, these enemy designs are cool. So yeah, I appear to be getting upgrade stuff pretty semi-regularly. It's just not the right stuff. I might have to go back through another level maybe. Getting a lot of shards now, which would be the second tier of level up stuff, you know. It's basically like Titanite shard versus Titanite slabs and that. See, lots. You got one, rock must be the final one, is it? Enhancing weapons and armor with dream essence. Techniques so long lost. Okay, can be used to upgrade equipment. There's the dust. There's more shards. Because everything needs a little bit. There's a good few ranged weapons, as you can see. I don't mind the magic, actually. It's pretty decent. I know we're using it for healing now, but it has different elements as well. I think we figured out how to open up the slots. We can have some more. Let's see, not enough mana. Okay, give that a second. Used a lot of our mana there. Yeah, hopefully you can figure that out, dude. Because you probably missed them underneath all the annoyance. You probably missed them or missed part of them, right? I think when we grow up, a lot of people, you know, they say, oh, some can't change, or some people do change and change for the worse. But I think it's more about what you end up becoming, what other people want you to become in a way, you know. So people become cold because of work or life, or become busy because of kids and marriage. And others, you know, maybe they get a good job or promotion and just think that, you know, the sun just shines right out of their ass. Things like that, you know. But I always find that if they're like that, oh, you're still chilling, okay. And it was probably always a part of them there. Dragon cap, dragon scale. Yeah, I get the feeling I'm not going to get any more of this dream dust. Don't break me, it's over. Sometimes you have to be the bigger person and get in contact. It's always best just to leave maybe. Does this hurt me? Leave one little message. And if they don't answer back, you're like, alright, that's it, I'm done. But if it's like a family feud or a squabble or something, it can be a little bit tougher for sure. A lot of the times, you know, medical stuff or a death in the family can bring people together. But I find the opposite. Like, my father passed there in January, and I find people that you weren't expecting to look in at you end up doing that. And you're like, Jesus. And the people you do expect to help you lean, you know, and get by the hard days are fucking nowhere to be seen. So it's strange. Neighbors and family and stuff, I don't know. A lot of the times people are like, oh, they feel awkward, they don't know what to say. It just feels like a cop-out. Jesus Christ. I'm desperately trying not to heal. You can't make me heal. We have some heals, but they are finite, you see. What's down here then? They are finite. How much are we actually healing? So there's a load of mana. Oh, it's not great. See, I think it's because the health bar is much bigger. Get to watch any other movies? I was going through some of the older Mission Impossibles. They tend to do that, you know. And I still think number 2 is one of the best. I think it's probably the best of the original trilogy. I think 3 is it's a pretty weak movie, that one, unfortunately. 1 is just classic, but it's almost like, that one's like spy espionage. Doesn't even feel, like if you were to look at 1 and then 8, it's completely different. But you could say the same for any of those long running movies, be it Transformers or 007 or Fast and Furious or whatever, you know, that's just kind of time, how things evolve or don't evolve. But I really like 2. I think the thing about Mission Impossible 2 for me is I'm a sucker for a John Woo movie. John Woo movies crack me up. The man is obsessed with doves, especially white doves, and it has to be slow motion white doves. This is a man who created, like, pretty much, you know, Bullet, all that kind of bullet time before that, you know. The Wachowskis may have come up with the camera style, but I fully would put the I think John Woo deserves way more for what he did, you know. When you go back and look through like Killers and there's Heavy Gizmo now, Killers and Hard Boiled, I think Was it Chung Young Fat? Was that the guy's name? I'm probably wrong there, sorry. I think that's the actor, is it? He always works with. Sorry if I'm getting that wrong. I'm going to look it up so I don't look like a complete idiot. Yeah, Chow Yun Fat, that's right. Okay, I was close. I did say Chung probably. Chow Yun Fat. He's an awesome actor. But yeah, and then, you know, we got Stranglehold because of that as well. So let's just take us back to the normal area then. Let's just see what it does. Because I'm confused. I've changed this place to lava. Does it bring us back to the hub area? I assume so. Crucial for defeating tough bosses. Yes. And then he went on to do, like, I know I always bring it up, it's a running joke on the channel at this point. Face Off and stuff like that, you know. I can't even begin to understand how he got together with Tom Cruise, but there you go. I think it was at the time, you know. At the time. The bell. But yeah, all of his movies, go look at them. All of his movies have a white doves in slow motion section, even when it doesn't make any sense. But what's funny is the bad guy in Mission Impossible 2 is usually more of a drama actor. Remember him? He was like Douglas Gray or something. Douglas something. You know, he doesn't do a lot of action, but it's such a wildly chaotic, fun movie. Like there's a bit where they just drive giant super bikes into each other and then magically jump off them and smack into each other. A lot of goofy stuff. It's a great movie all around, you know. Getting a bit of Tandy Newton in there as well. My God, I like the concept of it. Good old classic bit of biological warfare. Freaking Brendan Gleeson in there as well. So funny. It cracks me up. Like I go back and I'll watch. Like I've been watching some of the 28 days later, 28 weeks later, get ready for 28 years later. And I was like, oh my God, I forgot how many. Like I think 28 days later is like a sort of old school Danny Boyle type of movie. You know, literally. If you told me it was filmed on a Nikon or a phone or something, I'd believe you. How do I upgrade this belt? How do I get another slot? Who knows? But it's crazy just how many great actors. Like 28 weeks later, you've got Robert Kyle, like freaking amazing actor. Got Idris Elba in there. He's only in there for 5 minutes, but he's there. Fucking fantastic. Just fucking loads of actors. I'm trying to think. Who else? They had an up and coming actress in it. Her name was Imogen Poots. She was kind of like the sort of love interest girl in a lot of young adult book to movies, and just never went anywhere. I don't even know what she's doing now. But you know, her career should be basically where Florence Pugh or whatever, however you say her name. Her career should be there, but it's not. I think what happened is a lot of these actresses up and coming thought that it was all bright sailing and, you know, the Harry Potter style stuff, and then realized that it was absolutely nothing for them outside of that book series, you know. Like, say what you want, but I don't think, like, Emma, what's her name? Emma Thompson? Whoever the fuck is Hermione. What the hell has she done lately, you know? She did a few weird comedy movies, This Is the End. She did Perks of Being a Wallflower, that was very good, but that's about it. It's just nothing there. I think more and more a lot of these actors are becoming very smart, and they've realized wholeheartedly.
It's weird how all the Guardians so far have been acting so.
If you don't grab onto
I was gonna say
a
peculiar.
TV show, you're
Truth
kind
be
of screwed.
told, it is very odd. Guardians are old and wise. They would never act like this on their own accord.
So they're being manipulated?
Indeed. Whatever is doing this has infected their minds, fueling the darkness everyone harbors.
But that means something.
Something is powerful enough to manipulate the minds of all the
Fueling the
Guardians at
darkness.
once,
Alright, I
without
gotta
being detected.
stop yapping.
Yes.
I gotta get some dream dust. It's pretty random. Let me just quickly, like, will she give me any more? Sky tree. Wait! You've fallen 3 times! She's a death counter? Oh, shit. I've at least 10 hours into that. I've only died 3 times, so I can't tell you what's going on. What's going on? I need some dream dust. Will these guys drop some? I think I need to go back to do it. I need to go back to the little robot world. Because what's going to happen here is I'm stuck at the second upgrade because of the dream dust. And it's not going to allow me to upgrade anymore. I'm getting all the shards and I'm getting all the rocks and everything. But it doesn't mean anything. It's basically like the ability to open the second or third door. And you can't even open the first one. Let me just have a quick look in here. It's basically a town, but maybe if I can... There was a couple of shops, wasn't there? Let's have a quick look. I should have done this off stream, but it's all good. I've been trying to get in touch with the Chronicles of the Wolf devs to mention this bug. I found about 8 different messages from individual people having the same issue, but then there's so many people who've got the platinum, and I'm like trying to get in touch even with them. I'm like, how'd you get past this part? Like, what's the deal? I don't get stuck in games. It's a genuine bug. I forgot about the squashy. Yeah, I have now replayed the game like 3 times, twice off camera to try and get to that part and replicate it. I've now submitted the clip of it. I've done everything. I think it's either an issue with the frame rate and window size causing issues in the game. Hitboxes. Destroy the generators. Yeah, we did that. Go back into the town. Maybe can I kill any of these? I think all the bad robots are gone. No. Without being able to get more dream dust. Hold on, weren't these guys kind of exploding? No. Honestly, type of tough stuff with the dream dust and that I kind of found more from random pickups. But we'll see. How's this come back? Oh, I didn't know that. Interesting. That could be a sneaky way of getting your health back for free. We learned it here first. Alright, let's see. Will you send me out an ice shard? Recipe for beckoning shard. Recipe for inverite. Recipe for unstable concoctions. Pearl necklace. Fights between siblings are often innocent, yet at times they create rifts. Okay, now I have to conjure pearl necklaces. Ayo. I'm not going to say anything about pearl necklaces, but that's kind of dirty. Okay, so he's selling a lot. A lot. Hello. Of recipes. Any dream shards? Dream dust, sorry. So that's my problem. My brain is saying dream shards. Put that out into the world. I need to be greeted by the wrong thing. I bet you later on you'll be able to buy them or something. This is all a mute point. There's only one shop left? I swear there was like 3. Maybe it's on the other side over here. We'll keep an eye out. Bum, bum, bum. This is a fun little place. Imagine my surprise in this being the first level I bump into. So basically a machine world. Here we go. Oh, you're just going to upgrade weapons as well? I need the dream dust. Don't dream dust, it's over. Hey now. And the curious. Curious and curious. Ah! Anything in here for me? Creepy. Always interesting to see what robots consider as art, what robots consider as, you know, life. Jesus. Farmer. Okay, I don't think I checked some of these areas. You never know. It might be a cheeky chest or a little pickup. It could be all we need. Isn't it shocking? It's just one piece. I think what happened was I used all the dust I had to upgrade 3 individual weapons. And there's nothing wrong with that. You know, we're testing stuff out. But it has inadvertently caused me not to have enough dust to get past the second upgrade. So I'm kind of stuck on that. It won't matter now, like we're still in fighting form. But it's going to smack us right in the face later on when we basically have a damage limit. Very telling. Oh? Very telling that we can't just buy it. Wouldn't mind if you were able to sell or break down an item. That could be interesting. Yeah, I was enjoying Chronicles of the Wolf, even if it was very tough. But I can't stand for like a game breaking bug. Comes a time, so as I said, I have shelved that for the meantime until something is done about that. Because I have the patience. I have the patience to go and replay it twice. What's funny is when you know what to do. I looked at my run time getting back to that same spot in the original playthrough. It took me 2 hours and 40 minutes. I got back there in 50 minutes. Like, oh my god. There you go. When you know, you know. That's why I always say when it comes to how long to beat and like maybe the playthroughs. Come on, Dream Dust, we found a chest we didn't open. The playthroughs you see online, like full walkthroughs, the MK Fire and Ice, whatever the hell it's called. I think that's all a load of bollocks. It's all lies. I think they played through it and they edited the shit out. Come on, Dream Dust. You got Rock Bud File. Rock Bud, is that a pet? I don't think so. There's little pets in the game. They don't do anything though. They are kind of cool. Little buck buddy. Oh well. Look, I don't wanna keep us any longer. I have to. It's okay. It'll come up again, or I'll go on the hunt for some more. It's unfortunate. It's not the game's fault. I bet you I'll find it in the maybe in the library or something, or in the first level. Not a big deal. I don't think it's meant to be a finite resource because you can just pick it off. I found it off the ground sometimes. Check shop. Oh, hold on. No, I think we already talked to this guy. Yeah, are you the same shop as this guy? Oh, you are. Just saw from the wrong side. Okay. Let's just leave. I don't think there's any fast travel or anything. It's not a soft lock or anything. It's more like a soft upgrade. Nothing soft here, let me tell you. So there seems to be a lot of good vibes and stuff around Fortnite. Again, this seems to happen every couple of months, doesn't it? It's literally on its last legs and everyone's like sick of it. And then they release something. I don't know how they keep doing that, but they do. Right now it's the Blitz Royale, which can only be surmised as like Fortnite Lite or Fortnite Mobile. They're like 4-minute long rounds of just pure killing. It's very fun. I can't deny it. But it's also so very piss easy. To the point of, what am I doing? What am I doing? Alright, back to our Fire and Ice. Sorry, I was hoping. Isn't it annoying when it's just that one last upgrade you can't get? Like, if I was short 2 or 3, I'd be like, it'll either come or it won't, you know? But when you're missing one, it's just enough. It's horrible. It plays on your mind. You're like, please. I always like to, if I'm watching someone else stream a game or whatever, they like miss a coin, and they jump on some ledges and platforming. Because I feel it too, and I'm always like, oh, it's an awful shame. Definitely won't think about that 15 times in the next minute. A little coin that got away, you know. These guys were a little bit nicer about dropping stuff. Wouldn't be in this situation. The one that got away. Don't know why, but I can't seem to avoid nonsense, boring Katy Perry news. Right now they're all yapping about this space trip and Orlando Bloom was pissed at it. I'm like, I ain't give a fuck. What's funny is, back in the day when Katy Perry seemingly could do no wrong, she wouldn't stop yapping about other people's business. Especially like Britney Spears and stuff. Which is a bit of a weird one. I never understood where she was coming from. And then lo and behold, I'd say it wasn't 6 months after all that did she have her own, you know,
I
downfall.
wonder what Alona is like.
You could walk countless galaxies and you wouldn't
Over
find a
and
soul
over again.
kinder and more
It was from
caring
the
than her.
Neil
I wish I
deGrasse
could've gotten
Tyson.
more.
I think it was
Sure
pretty
you
much
will, boy.
Prism
Your
onwards.
soul brought you to her once.
Whatever she
will
did,
surely lead you
she
to her
could not
again.
stop
Well,
herself
look at you being all sincere and
looking and
stuff.
acting like an
Quit while
idiot.
you're ahead, boy.
To the point it became like almost performative, and I'm like, is she? Is she an idiot? Or is she really good at acting like one? Is maths related to science? And like most of these idiots, if they just have these funny, maybe stupid moments. Laugh it off, have a laugh at yourself, and then move on. No one thinks nothing of it, you know. We can make ourselves look like idiots every day. But no, she decided to freak out about it. Now it's just a walking meme. Ever since she's done, from then on, it's just been just comical. And her music has gotten piss poor. Every now and then there's a nice little catchy theme. No, it kept the same. Okay, now we're still in the lab area. Little catchy theme to some of her songs, but she will never reach those heights again. No way. No way. Now she's doing like a Vegas stint or something. By God. You know when they say like what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas? Fucking stay in Vegas, Katy Perry, man. Oh my God, those concerts are bad. Like I couldn't give a rat's ass. Oh, now it gives me dream dust. Oh my God, that is literally my RNG. Anyway, what was I saying? How was I saying? Oh yeah, like I'm not a fan of Taylor Swift and all the weird cult-like behavior around her and stuff that she kind of force feeds. But damn, if that girl can't put on a show, I'll give her that. Like even just something as random as turning the stage floor into a water screen and then jumping into it. That's kind of cool. Have you seen what the hell's going on with Katy Perry's Vegas tour? A girl is just attaching pieces of plastic to her and walking around. It's so weird. I think she's even... God, I hope it's not true, but it seems like she's staging fans, fake fans, to come on stage and interrupt the show. It's just she can't act well enough to even be bothered. So dumb. So dumb. Alright, now we can upgrade our weapon. That's all I want. Watch it, and it'll go straight through the shards. So we're going to be so powerful. Watch. Now we have enough there. I kind of want to do the armor, but look, glass cannon all the way. Okay, let's do that. Now we need shards. Look at that. See, that was the missing link right there. We can upgrade it again already. Additional curio slot has been unlocked. That'll make us uber macho. Now we can add a curios to this as well. Cool. Now you have mana, we have everything. Big chiller. Alright. Did it change the size of the blades? No, probably not. Alright, back to it. I'm really loving this game. There's something so... It's kind of... I guess it's just a relief. I guess you come off the back of a game that's badly optimized and giving you trouble. It's just a breath of fresh air. Because... You know... It's just nice to have something work, because I'm very apprehensive when it comes to PC gaming and stuff, and it's mainly my own fault. It really is. It's a mix of just self-learning, so it's fun, but honestly, you know, being completely honest, just not knowing what to do if something goes wrong. You know, that's what it comes down to. Kind of a failing of my own stuff. We've been playing a good bit more of Mario Odyssey as well. I just thought it'd be nice to go back, and let me tell you, it's been a joy. It's been a joy. It really is just a playground, you know. The more I play it and not replay, you get to see not so much shortcomings, just like oh, this game really has no good villains and no real story, but it's just still Mario goodness. So it's a funny one, isn't it? Nintendo does get away with that a lot, though. They spent the greater part of about at least 2 generations of most of their headline games having no story. A lot of people just go like, ah yeah, we're used to Metroid and Zelda and Mario having no story. And it's like, that's a load of crap, and you know it. It's a load of crap. Wind Waker, Skyward Sword, and Twilight Princess alone have 3 banging stories. Even if you gotta suffer through a little bit of a slow start, or a Triforce quest you don't like, or flying around, or the movement for the sword slashes, whatever it may be, each of them have little misgivings. Okay, so where do you think we should go now? There's another portal. Okay, so we made it through here. What is that? It's one of those you just moving extra fast. What we got? Did I change my magic around? I did a little bit. It started with a kiss. Look at the damage I'm doing. 166 biggins. Alright, now we're just getting dream dust all the time now. Isn't that great? Don't you love feeling like a fool? That's my luck. Like people say the luck of the Irish. I have never in my many years on this planet, found any exhibit of the look of the Irish. I don't know. I'm this close to stepping out in front of traffic just to see. Maybe it's one of those kind of family things. The family has a amount of luck. I didn't get any of it. I'm trying to think, if anyone was lucky in my family, it's probably my older sister. But it's more timing, you know. When she was younger, she won a car from a competition. And it's not jealous or anything, it's great. Like, it was such a nice thing for the family. But what that did was kind of put multiple amounts of stuff in motion for her. Because then having a car, she was able to get a job further away that paid more than that. And then just before, I don't know, just after the recession, the small housing crash, everything kind of landed perfectly, you know. You know, it kind of did well out of that. But it's just interesting, isn't it? It's funny how these things can happen. And as weird as it sounds, if she hadn't have won that car, it wouldn't have lined things up for her. She would never have had, you know, money or transport and stuff. If she had her own car, she wouldn't have been able to afford a house or whatever. You know, that kind of way. So there you go. That was just a nice bit of luck on the whole family, you know. I don't think I've had anything like that. I don't think I was won as much as a, you know, €2 bloody scratch card. And my parents, they did, it was just a habit, just something I knew growing up. They did the lotto, the Irish lotto, well over 40 years, I'd say, maybe more. It's insane. And they said they've won little bits here and there, like 800 here or whatever, but not massive. They always did it. It was a habit. My house on Wednesday nights and Saturday nights, it was lotto. I don't think my mom does it anymore. Probably minds are too much of my dad and it hurts her, but I don't know. Try not to let her fall into those kind of things. Down, going around in a circle. Because once you start falling into that, it gets rough. You'll start to shy away from just living your life. Where did we go? We're trying to look for a prison, huh? It's gotta be up here. You feel like you don't want to walk through the lava, but it doesn't seem to hurt you. Watch over here. A lot of places closed off, huh? Open the prison. There we go. That sounds promising. Is that not the chick from earlier? Aquatic Sanctuary, yeah. Chapter 4. It's kind of beautiful. Starting to think that all these sisters are the same. So I think what's going to happen now, it sounds crazy. We've opened that door now. Right? Hear me out. Now we're going to move back over here. Where did these come from? We're going to move back to the icy place, but the door is going to be opened. I see what they're doing. We're having kind of a mirror. It's creating a little puzzle out. Yeah, today was a pretty busy day, and then afterwards I was like, wanted to bring me mom for dinner. So we did that, and of course, as it always is, she met up someone she hadn't seen in years, from her childhood. That, and then they just immediately bring up my father's passing. So you're like, you can't escape it. You can't escape it. Not trying to necessarily, but it's just, my God, can you let a wound heal for 5 minutes, please? It's the hardest part of the whole lot. Tearing and pulling at it always. Everfrost Pinnacle. Oh yes, this looks completely different than where we were. Hello, Sharon. What a fun little game. I dig it. I love indie games. I love them. What a pleasure to play. And people will look at this, and I was looking at some of the reviews, I'm like, Jesus Christ, we are so far removed. If it's not AAA, they don't care. It's horrific. Like, if there's anything I could say bad about this, like, maybe the roll is a bit weak, but like, you immediately settle in and get used to that timing, you know? But there's still iframes, like, don't lie to yourself. It's there. You know, and then maybe like the potion healing system's a bit odd, but like, once again, you just get used to it, and you go, okay, that's how that works, move on. You use it or you don't use it. Like, I played that Asterigos game, and that also was a little bit chunky in its execution. I always talk about how these games do need proper rolls and stuff, so that can be a bit of a hit. But here's the thing, if the roll just feels a bit slower or chunkier or whatever than other games, but if that chunky roll works well in that game, then it'll never be a problem. The problem usually is if you've got a game that is speed demon in terms of their enemies, you know, it's like, wow, the speed you want me to achieve, and then the roll doesn't match that, then yes, of course, then we have a problem. I used to say that. I said the same about Kazan, you know. I was like, okay, some of these enemies are faster than Kazan, but by using the spear build in the first Berserker Kazan, you basically negate that. After watching Sasha play nearly 100 hours, Sasha Grey, of the twin build, just having horrific difficulty, and then watching Charlie use the Moist Critical use the strong, like, two-handed. It was just impossible watching the two of them. It's crazy how much the game changed with a faster weapon. Alright, so we got another mask. This is our armor in the game. We have been using the Visor of Conquest, and this is the new one. We got the Veil of Knowledge. This is probably for mages, isn't it? Straight off the bat, we take a hit to max health, but we get a nice chunk to our max mana and strength. Yeah, this is a mage build. Intelligence goes up, magic attack. Okay, beautiful crafted, elegant combat, increases all magic by 1%. Doesn't seem like much, but over the course of the game it's pretty good. This one, I'll keep using this one. It does change how he looks cosmetically as well. He's a cool little dude, this Vi guy. It's like nature brought back. There seems to be potential for at least, I'd say, maybe 2 or 3 more ranged weapons and melee weapons, you know. 5 would be a good number, 4 or 5. It's more than most games. Like, speaking of Kazan, I had 3. That was it. Now you got hundreds of different versions of each. It's still just 3. You know? You can do whatever you want, but 3 is 3. Jeez! This guy goes from like levels of being piss easy to one-shot me. Alright, speaking of piss easy one-shots, trying to conserve my heals a little bit here. Nice, I wonder if you just hold it down or something. I'll figure out. We'll conserve the heals because we have way more mana potions. Ooh. So we're going to be changing around here. The Frozen Tear. Look at this place. Just this world alone just reminds me a wee bit of Pray to the Gods. Pray to the Gods. God, I love a good indie game. See, I was saying this for a long while, and this game is another fine example of it. Indie games are taking over the middle ground, the middle area, the double A space, and I love that. Like, geez, a game like this, you'd look at it and you go, that might be nice for fun for 3 hours. Try 15 hours. Try fully realized. Try 10 plus bosses, you know? That's amazing. And then I was like having a look at the Ruffy and the Riverside stuff, and that game seems like it's real quality. We played the demo. Really is quality. But one of the guys, he was having a chat about it, and it's been a passion project for them for 7 years. 7 years of an indie game that might never like be finished. Like that has to be like a situation of basically like second mortgage, you know, taking out some scary loans. Essence of life. Okay, looks like when we switch this back around, it's gonna melt the ice. We're gonna have ourselves a boss. There's our checkpoint. You bring us back there. It gives you 1 free heal. Can't click on it again. It's a bit of an odd one, but I get it. But it also seems to save your current like potion loadout. It's a little hard to understand. Where's our little friend gone? Come back up. They don't help though. Oh, now it's him again. Alright, into the fiery pits. Is this just gonna be a lake of lava though? Jesus. Kinda. Whoa. Cool. That spire has to be important. I think each one represents a sister. Alright, how do we get down from here without breaking our tuchus? Malaka. Can we get down this way? Bonk. We'll take it. We'll take it. Nice. Mana still reviving. That was, even though I could have saved up for, I still will for that broken seal. Nice. The Everfrost Stew. Oh, what's this now? You guys like pouring in Adamantium Conscript. We got a little bit of cool music starting. Let's go. I am afraid of you. Little mini boss. Now that our mana comes back a little bit, we'll put it to good use, won't we? Where's those little pools coming from? So the yellow bar is sort of a... Whoa! Is that me doing that? No. Boy howdy. Is the stew maybe? Disco Stew says, how do you do? This is a defensive thing. Get him! Oh, you're going down, boy. Nice. Finish him! Good stuff. And cheeky heal, why not? Lovely. Enriched bark. If you say so. Wonder which way is the right way. Presented with multiple options, I'm confused. Oh. Hello. Bum ba dum bum bum. The gate of Wrath. And now, be nice. I can't see shit. Wait, they've had a tiny little face up there this whole time? And then she kissed me. And what's in here? Ooh, this looks like maybe back to the flowery place. So you find these random portals around. It might take you to a secret area of a past world, or possibly of a future world. We'll see. This seems like the starter area. We'll see. It'll tell you, be like, chapter. Here you go, prologue. See? Cool. And then look, this is constellation. Can we open this yet? No. Look what that cube does. These constellations represent some of the guardians. We'll have to remember to come back here, won't we? At least the load times aren't bad. It's a cool idea. I can't lie, it reminds me, just because I'm playing at the same time, Mario Odyssey's little photo frames, you know, which is in itself a nod to Mario 64. I think it's one of the cooler ideas. I don't know what it is. So many games have used that idea, and I freaking love it. The concept of going into paintings and all that. I think it's a sort of a wish fulfillment, right? To not only have the ability to create a world, but to then jump in and visit it. Alright, now I gotta see what the other places. I'm sorry, it's miss shocking. You guys ever do this? You know, it's like FOMO of the other direction. It's probably just a shortcut. Yeah, speed this boy. Once you're not in combat, this doesn't require stamina. Alright, and then this will create... Oh, let's create a bridge. I see. And then this bridge really doesn't exist for us. But then if we change the back to ice, it'll be there, you see. Prisoned. Probably. Something should be left behind by us, jeez. Now we get another checkpoint, thank you. You see, they placed... There's actually a good few puzzles in the game. They even created this awesome mini game. A very unusual dice. It felt like a dice game I'd played in my youth or something, you know. Almost like a form of checkers. That was fun too. I wasn't expecting that. The amount of love put into this game. Bygone Dreams. I'll keep an eye on these guys. They don't have the most recognizable name. They're called Primetime Productions. And if you're like me, you look that up, and I got like 15 other companies. Absolutely nothing got to do with video games. Yeah, I'll keep an eye on them. I hope they're doing well. I hope this game does well. I see they're taking out a good few ads all over. You know, got to be careful with that kind of stuff. Is this how we started? No? Oh, look at this. There's so many places to go. I'm much prefer a good dead end, you know. But then I know, even if there's a chest or whatever, then I don't need to go back that way. Like, what's the point? Where does that bring you? Is that gonna take you completely out of here? So many portals. This looks like a separate area. Oh, that's back to the library, I think, because I see candles and books. That's the library, which was the previous chapter. As I said, like, some of these are locked off rooms we couldn't get to. Oh, I just loaded it in there a bit. Oh no, it's just the portal behind. Okay, a lobby of the library. Remember we saw this place. But see, there's only one little problem with this is... what in the name of Jesus is the point? I get some goodies. Is this a special room? No. I didn't know you could open both sides. Must be a reason. Why I'm king of my castle. Sometimes I have free stuff. Weird. Have to figure out. It could be something for later in the game. Maybe you will have to go back through areas and defeat other bosses. I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll figure it out when we get there. A lot of nice, well-endowed bosom ladies everywhere. Good, yes, good. Location of the prison. Place looks nice enough.
Look, this path leads to their cells. Locked, of course. With 2 locks, no less.
I don't think the gate would do anything to stop the 2 of them.
No.
Seems to be more of keeping people out than in.
I'm afraid of them. You in here? Nyata. Anything over here? Maybe we can't have a look inside though. Might be our Ornstein and Small moment. I'm getting vibes. Maybe 2 bosses. Okay, so we're gonna be moving these around, or what is this? Push the blocks onto them? Don't know. I never did that before. Press any of these 2 keys, you know. I recovered the Ember key and the Frigid key. Okay. There's gotta be something to do with these things. Oh, what's this over here? It's a platform, is it? I'm not gonna begin. Something. These little puzzly dudes. Yeah. I wonder. And I wonder. Is this how we come over here? Bum, bum. I wonder how. I wonder how. Where was this? Why have a elemental shift portal here? Have to figure that out. Pick up. Gate of Sorrow. Let's see, is this meant to change the puzzle? Probably won't even be able to leave. Snow or the ice? I'll take the snow, please. It's more beautiful. Tis a winter wonderland. Did it change anything over here? Not really. See the shapes. Oh no, hold on. Froze these pieces. Aha! Okay. Good old classic. And then I think wherever they land, you would then unfreeze. I see, yes, indeed, yes. You get me? Then the shape would then just... But are these the keys? Oh, yeah, oh sorry, you don't need to smash them, then you will push them. Sorry, buddy. Okay, did I do right there? I do run. No, I don't think I did. But it's easily remedied. Work on one at a time. And that goes down there. I love these puzzles. Tale as old as time. And then boom, boom. Okay, perfect. That's that one done. Easy as you like. And when we unmelt them, it won't really give us the gratification now, but when we unmelt them, or just melt them, we do a good job. Interesting, there's guardians over there now. Okay, so now we have to figure out how to get this one over here. I think if we just hit the back walls, it would land there, but it won't stop. We want it to stop here. Maybe we were supposed to use the other brick. No, I don't think so. Okay, so we move that over there. I like to kind of visualize it. Best way of getting over here would be to smack it from over there. No, it's easier said than done. Maybe we can use the other brick. Well, no, if we go along the outside here, then bump it there. No, it's not going to be good enough. You have to hit it. No, it's not good either. Shite. How else could we stop it here? Ba-da-na-na. We could use the other block. But maybe the ticket. That's what I've been saying all along. Let's see, so what's the best way of starting that then? Bum, 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 bum. All over there, dude. Bang, 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 bang. I'll just bring it down there, would I? Wow, 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 wow. Still think this might be the appropriate way to start it off. Let's see. I'll bring it all the way down there. Yes, sir. Stick with me now. You gotta believe in the vision. And this way. See if it bumps into the other block and breaks it. No, it doesn't. It's perfect. It's exactly what I wanted. Shaboom! Puzzle complete. Now we really just need to melt it in the other area. But let's kick these guys' asses first. What's the matter, huh? They look like one of those creatures from the Fifth Element, the aliens with the skinny heads. Oh, hell no. Wait your turn. Death comes in swift wings. That's right, bitch. Those upgrades, I have trivialized the game. Is this open now or anything? No? Nah. Okay, back to the elemental ship. Very good. It might be enough just for the keys, but who knows? Whee! So I think I need to find the keys. But these might create the keys. We'll see. Oh. What the hell is that? He's chilling in the background? You say so. Essence of spirit, thank you. Alright, nice! See what I'm saying? Oh, look at that. Perfect time. They do a great job with the puzzles. Each area can take you about an hour, I'd say. Even a bit more if you're like me. But it's little puzzles. Oh, now here it goes. Oh, it just immediately opens the door because we have them in the right position. It's great. It would have been nice just to show the pieces melting, but I'd say they're using a classic style like Soul Reaver and Tomb Raider did, where it can't really show it necessarily in motion. You just have to have it happen. But we can just prove the point that they would have landed in there. They opened that door. Do you see that? Didn't give us the magical keys. It's fine. Another level there. I get the vibe this is going to be quite a big chapter, this one, so I stand corrected, probably about the hour long. We were kind of messing around the other area too. Alright, these are the sisters. They kind of look like they're crying with the crack in the stone. Cool hair. Guess you're the frosty one, eh? Maybe you're the flame. And the sister in the middle. You get the feeling, the vault of contrition. You get the feeling that maybe it's like an elemental thing where they're all sort of meant to help each other. Can I have this? Yeah! Imprison the raw fury of fire itself. Well, that were easy. So I'm going to be as
This
easy?
must be one of the keys to the gate. I assume the other key is through the dimensional gate.
Flags. Yeah, this would be where the other one is supposed to be. But alas, it is gone. What's going on here? It's over the death of their mother. Despite the world being naught but a dream, your love's truth stays pure, like ripples in a stream. Oh, she's so tiny compared to them. He's a little fishy. Hi, little fishy. What dimensional rift you talking about? Is the one behind you? Yeah, that's gonna do it. Smash everything. Smash. Yeah. This is around the other side of it, is it? Okay. This side being opened. Aha. I bet you could turn it to the ice place and it becomes a different realm. Wonder would it take place? Dream shards and dream rocks. Would it come into play with the boss itself? Down she goes. Always hard to know what to do with the camera. Oh my god. The camera when you're going down things. It's better to try and fit a static camera. No. Someone who suffers from motion sickness. The less the camera moves, the better. Cache of flame. Cache of flame. Are we over here already? How did I miss? It's through here then. Is this the dimensional rift he spoke of? We're gonna find out. Oh, got a load and a half for that. Desolate Halls, Chapter 5. Cool. Artist Heaven. Should a blank canvas be considered art? Cool. Okay, this is the next level, I think. Very cool. Black and white, very artist, very art deco.
I don't know what I expected, but this definitely wasn't it.
I have to say I agree. I have no clue which guardian we might find here.
I'm sure we'll find out soon enough.
That's really cool. We'll have to come back. I don't know why they let you. I thought it was maybe for secret rooms. A few of them were, but if there's nothing in the secret room, then what are we doing? I'm thinking, but the nature of it, it's almost like you need to go from chapter to chapter through that way. Maybe something happens in the hub world. We don't know. All right, back to this. One thing at a time, huh? I'm a simple man. Son of a 145 damage. Good shot, sir. I can't do anything but commend you on a good shot. You can tell that's like critical hits or whatever. Because it hurts. Yeah, I knew he'd get a hit in before I could finish the heal. Oh no, my attack just did nothing for some reason. Damn! Just missing or something? You're so dead. I refuse to heal. I have to heal. I think it's because he's moving his arms back or something. So it's removing the hitbox for a split second. It's just bad timing. Alright, let's see. We gotta be close now. We just need the frigid key. Essence of life +2. I wonder why they gave me that. And there's a checkpoint there. Oh, look, we're on the other side of this bridge. Yes, but we are in the wrong element. Something happened with them. Let's hope the doors stay open when we switch over. Okay. Let's go change things over. Oh, I can put the key in now. Will it do anything? Or just be like, we're done. Just close that side, okay. Jingling. Still do, those guys do a lot of damage, don't they? Maybe I need fire protection. Alright. Moving on now. Moving on now. Time to break free. Something's gonna stop me. Let me show you what this is. You've got 2 exits. I don't know which one. The frigid key and the frigid worlds. No, the key's still in the ember side. Good, good. Shake it out. Trouble. Wow. Aha. So then what's the story with the other thing now? Is that just the Ice Queen? This is doing a better job than the movie Frozen.
That's it. We should now be able to open the gate to the temples.
Here we go. What's up, dude? Oh my god, what a greeting. Oh. Yeah, I'm assuming it'll make like a frost bridge or something. Lasers. Danger, Will Robinson. That move never gets old. This leaf. It's bark. Most of these then be created for like ice and fire protection. It'll be so strong. Whoa, look at this 4-armed beast. Didn't see you before. Got a tale of things to come. Or it'll just create a shortcut, will it? Any more heals from you? No, we got some dream dust though, it's good. That'll help. Yeah, there you go, look. It didn't even make an ice bridge, it just made a bridge. Oh no, look, it's back. I'll take that. Thank you. Alright, now we're gonna put the frigid key in. Would it create like an extra level with the prison itself? Would it lead straight into the boss fight? We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out together. I still need a good bit of dream dust to upgrade my armor and possibly the bow or whichever. I think I can upgrade my magic that way too. Oh, maybe I never thought about that. Maybe upgrading the magic like that with the dream dust might actually open up to have different spell slots and stuff. I've seen there was like fire armor. Cool kind of ghosting effect. Alright. Da 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 da. Anyone here to greet us? You can see, look, there's 2 areas to go to. The frigid one is opened because we're in this world, so we might as well start there. For convenience sake. We'll have to do their own too. See, maybe we have to fight them individual ground. I assume we have to fight them. Every guardian has sort of been corrupted. We don't really know what by yet. Some bigger issue. Whoa! We're flying now. Alright, Miss Ice Queen. Time to put some manners on you. Anybody home? Friend?
What have we here? A lost soul wanders into my domain? Please excuse the lack of hospitality.
It's kind of hot.
I haven't had any guests in quite some time.
I mean, what? Sorry, I didn't say that. It was inside bush.
You're most unusual. Where, pray tell,
Damn.
are you from? And what is it that brought you here?
I come from the Garden of Ilona, and I'm here on behalf of your sister Tethys. She sent me to tell you that she's alive and well.
What an incredible joke, young
Oh,
man.
damn.
I haven't
She's
laughed
growing.
like that in centuries. Thank you for reminding me how
I'm
it
growing too.
feels.
Joke?
Something's wrong.
Uh-oh.
However, you joke about matters that are painful to me. Freezing the blood in your veins seems an adequate punishment. Goodbye.
Yes, mommy. Sorry, mommy. Dun-dun. Alright, Everfrost Pinnacle. Let's change that back. Let's go, little mama. I will unfreeze your hair.
You can just let me explain.
Explain what? That my sister, whom I've seen die with my own eyes, is suddenly alive and well?
Oh, she thinks her sister's alive.
Yes, you didn't kill her.
Silence. I will not have you defile her memory. You are testing
Did you
my
say
patience.
defile?
Such insolence will not be tolerated.
Oh
Your
my.
breath will freeze in your lungs.
Shout out to the voice actress. Oh Jesus Christ! Alright, this one we can't play foolish. We gotta heal. Is she making the arena smaller?
Or skill, I give you that.
Thank you.
Sending you seems well beyond intellect of my heart.
You're pretty skilled. I can't really hit her very well. She's having cramps or something. Finish her. Nice. I've trivialized the game, sadly. Oh jeez. What's this? Oh, I'm like frozen bee.
First Titus, now Ilona. You seem to have a profound need to bring up my lost loved ones. I will ensure you never speak their names again.
Conserve your strength, boy. We can't reach her. Not while her mind is in this state.
Nice. Harbinger of Evercold. Isolde. I'm sorry, little mama. Yeah, we made our weapons pretty tough. Pretty strong.
I did not come here to kill you, Isolde.
One sister down. It's kind of hoping we fight
Agni
both at
and
once.
when Mother vanished, our jealousy drove us to blame each other.
Yeah.
We deserve to die for ending Tethys' life.
Dang.
Sis.
She's not dead. I wonder what these guys are based on. A lot of the game has borrowed from different mythos.
I am here, sis, alive and well.
Oh, that sounds like AI
All
voice.
these
Says.
years, you weren't. We didn't?
I couldn't reach you, sis. No one could, until Va.
Says.
Lucy, try telling me. In my pain, I couldn't believe him. What happened with you was tragic. An accident. I never
Yeah,
meant
so
for it to
PlayStation
No
got the
longer punish
PS
yourself,
Plus
dear
games.
sister. It's alright.
One of the bigger one is
Everything's
Diablo
alright.
4.
Va,
And for whatever reason,
I owe you an apology, young
the
one.
salty PlayStation fans
Perseverance
decide
and
to
bravery you've
try
shown
and think
here
that it's a
today
win
beyond
for them and sticking it to
I will
Xbox.
never forget
I don't
what
know
you
if they
did for
know
us.
this. I know they're kind of stupid over there on PlayStation, but Diablo 4 has been on Game Pass since day one. And Diablo 4 is kind of going through what I like to call the Activision Blizzard, second season bullshit. Every second season of all of their Diablo games have just been garbage. And then they go back and fix it. Okay, now I still gotta get your other sister, don't I? Good luck. Right. I find it funny you threw me out here, though, of all places. I got a long way to go. Alright, back to the prison. We gotta fight the other sister. I don't know if this was the right way, though. Why did you throw me out back here? Let me see. I think we have all the shortcuts opened up anyway, so it shouldn't be a big a deal. Excuse me, coming through. Either we find the bridge, or we find the... Oh shit, it's a full-on dead end. Shite. We'll find the right way. Hello, Lotus, how's it going? On which difficulty are you playing? I think it's just normal. But I have found a few secret levels. You know, the little everlasting dreams that give you a secret level. And we were kind of just running around getting extra dream dust to level up our stuff. Are you a fan of the game? Do you know it? Have you been playing it? Do you find it easy or difficult or anything? I think we're like level 7, yeah. So we got an extra one. Here there was a secret little tunnel. I thought it was out of bounds, but it wasn't. There was a chest in there. And then we had found a secret one in one of the bookcases of the library before. So we kind of went from level 1 to 5 pretty fast. I actually didn't know how to level up, so I ended up playing a good chunk of the game in level 1. And then from level 5 to 7, also pretty fast. Here we go. Maybe we can find the bridge to this place. Check it out. Is she gonna... That's the other side of the bridge we couldn't go to. Is she gonna make us change over the elements again? I wonder why they took us back here. They know full well what we need to do. Now I'm lost. I am lost! That's the dead end. That's strange. I think we're just gonna have to go about it the long way. But yeah, it's been an absolute pleasure of a game. I'm enjoying this a lot. Really, really fun. I love the kind of the art style as well. It's sort of a little fairy tale. There's something very simple but done so well about this game, and that's a joy, you know. I'm having a few little frame stutters there, but it's probably more me than anything. After all, we are streaming and got triple monitors and everything else going on. Hello there. Don't need to fight these right now if we're trying to head back to the same. No, we're just going in a circle now. Where in the Christ did we come from? No, this is the very beginning. In the beginning. We also have a heal as well. I bought the heal spell, so that also makes it a little bit easier too. Uphill behind, you think so? Over here, yeah? Nice. Have you finished it already? No, I don't. I think this is a dead end over here. I appreciate it. There's obviously going to be a little bit of a delay. Did you finish this one off? Yeah, we fought one of the sisters, but they kind of dumped us back into the middle. Let's see here. That's where she was. That's where I came from. I'm at the jungle forest. Okay. Is that the start or near the end, do you think? Do I need to be in the snow? I just came from the snow. I think you're right, though. I think I need to do just... I need to go this way, but I need to be in the snow. Yeah, I basically just need to retrace the steps that I already did to get there in the first place. Yo! Dev's also told that Heroic difficulty is more phases for bosses. Oh, really? Cool, I'll have to look into that. That sounds amazing. Yes, please. Yeah, it was basically... I thought I had a few shortcuts. I opened up the bridge. can't find the blooming thing now. It just takes you back to the start. I don't remember. We opened this gate up, didn't we? Things out there. Now, helping me cast with the. Oh, we came out here before. It's probably one little area I haven't. There's a big fire over there. I think it turns into an ice wall, and I change it back. Because we actually came back here with the cutscene and it was already in the ice. So I changed it to the fire. It's basically just ice, fire, ice, fire, ice, fire. It's not that hard. It's just when she's dumped me back here and I've already gone through the puzzle. Like, damn it! Yeah. The wall. Yes, this is where we came from. I was kind of running around here when you joined the stream. Spring sprung. Yeah, we have one sister down. Can you change the difficulty on the fly? There we go. There we go. It's hard to see through all the little brambles. The brambles. Hello, sir. No, I'm not the biggest fan of me fighting.
Never thought it'd be possible for every part of the body to hurt at the same time.
Alright.
We should count ourselves lucky. If she was in possession of her full powers, we wouldn't be here.
Yeah, but it was worth it, though. I'm happy for Tethys.
It was worth it.
It must be horrible suffering like that.
She is far stronger than anyone gives her credit for, I think.
Yeah, maybe we gotta fight her then in the end. Yeah, I thought maybe with the two sisters we would have a sort of a... Oh, a little mini boss. Alright, let's go. Down, down, down. Sounds a bit like Mew's supermassive black hole. Oh Lord, he coming. Did you enjoy the game? Are you stuck anywhere? Are you? What's the jungle like? You're probably right at the end. We did. I found chapter 7 with a random portal, and I've just found chapter 5 another random portal. That one's like a giant art exhibit, all black and white and stuff. Alright. Finish him! Oh, just out of stamina at the end there, that's funny. Bye bye! Nice. Don't know if we're changing difficulty. Yeah, let me see if it has it in here. You never know, I'd say maybe gameplay. Supermassive black hole. Oh, what's the screen resolution? Well, that can't be right. It should be fine. Seems pretty fine the way it is. Yeah, you'd know if it was like 200p. I think it's just with the V-Sync on. It'll kind of have a mind of its own. Yeah, I gotta look at the heroic difficulty. I wonder what the achievements are like. It's been super fun. I was playing a bit of Chronicles of the Wolf. This is a kind of a... Oh, these all recover. That's great. Kind of a Castlevania clone. That one has a lot of progress breaking bugs and stuff. But this one has been a joy to play. It's kind of actually exactly what the doctor ordered. Having so much fun with it. Alright, now we can go over here. Is there anything... Did he open something up over there? Nah, just the light wasn't hitting it. Oh yeah. Let's see what the flame girl would be like. Yeah, maybe I've made it too easy for myself, am I? No, it wasn't intentional. Yeah, in there, that took me to a random part of the prologue. Ouch! The boy queued up his move before I even knew he was there. Chapter 5 Jungle, okay. Oh, it is it? Oh, dang. What the hell was that weird black and white art exhibit that I found? And 7, what? I'm trying to remember what happened when I got to 7. 7 looks scary, whatever the hell it was. Ooh, look at this. Okay, we can't go this way. I thought we did this practice. Is this how we get up to the prison? Yeah, it was. It's going the wrong way. 2 exits of the same mine. Stay in the fire, so you go to the fire boss. That's true, that's true. I'm gonna have to go up this way. Alright. I can change it in there, can't I? Yeah. No, I don't think they're reporting in there, do they? Oh, these guys respawn as well? Bunch of stinkers. That little checkers game they had in the library, that was really fun. It'd be cool if they had that as a separate mini game. Is there any super bosses or secrets like that I should know about? $15 this game is dope. Hell yes, I agree. I try and get as many people as I can to play indie games. You know, I think during the summer a lot of the bigger games, they don't really come out, you know. So it's perfect time to play some great. There's a great game coming out here tomorrow called Ruffy and the Riverside, R-U-F-F-Y. It's sort of like Banjo-Kazooie, except you can pull the textures off the wall and put them in other places. So cool. So say like you can't cross the lava, so you can go run around into a pond and pull the water texture out of the pond and push it into the lava volcano. So the volcano is now spewing water instead of lava. Just things like that, you know. And it has like a 2D, 3D thing going on. Ruffy and the Riverside. Go look it up. I'll be playing that tomorrow as well as Death Stranding 2. But this one's pretty special. AAA games will take care of themselves. You know, they got publishers and all that. But indie games deserve all the love and respect and like shouting from the rooftop that you can do, you know. Doesn't matter how big or small the channel is. All that matters is you get that megaphone and you shout out about the game, you know. You're cool, gonna look it up. Yeah. You know, I'm always gonna be a champion for the indie devs. I'll be a warrior for them. You know, and I'll call things out if they're a little bit rough. Like I was saying, Chronicles of the Wolf is very Castlevania-like, but it's slightly unfinished. Apparently, it's only 3 people who made it, and he's known for making. There's like a certain engine where you make Castlevania games, sort of like the equivalent of the RPG Maker, but he's made a lot of great Castlevania-style games. But they all have the same engine problems, like. The actual window is smaller than the size of the game, so it breaks your monitor screen size and all that. It's just little things like that, you know. So it's probably what's happened is he's been developing the new game and just forgot about the issues that would carry over. Okay, sorry. Oh my, we got ourselves a fiery mama. Holy, god damn. Now I see where the Prime Time Productions comes into it. They've made some very nice bosom maidens. Okay, who we going? We going for Ice Queen or Fire Maiden? A little bit of both. I'm getting like remember the Sugar and Spice from Two-Face, Batman. Burn! Damn, girl. Alright, Agni. Hello, you. So if you're having trouble with these, I'd say on the higher difficulties, that's where all of the fire defense and all that comes into it. Like, now my weapon levels are like it's like level 4, you know. So oh, look at this. So she's blocked us in here. That's so cool. Let's see. Oh, I didn't know there was a. I didn't know there was a fucking floor there. Oh my god. Oh my god. There's an edge of the arena. I didn't know that. I fought the ice girl. It didn't matter so much. There's no floor there, and that's very clever. I was just about to do my little like shield thing. Oh damn! Step on me, mommy. What? Sorry, that was an inside thought.
She's alive.
It's no use, boy. She's too far gone.
Boy. Dang. Jesus. Okay, well, let's not play with fire. Gonna get burned. What's she gonna do now? She's definitely tougher than the other boss. Toro. Especially with that spinning stuff. There she goes again. Yeah, so I end up fighting the second Guardian. You know, the kind of pig robot dude? He's like Darth Vader robot. I ended up fighting him at level 1. And let me tell you, He was bouncing around the screen and stuff. Did she just like stretch? Oh, whoa! Okay, yeah, she's definitely way tougher than the ice chick. That's 2 deaths. I suppose the first one was kind of a gimme. What are you gonna do? I'm leaving you after boss fight. Gonna hop on, but it was fun watching. Hey, thank you so much, Lotus. I appreciate the help. Enjoy the game. Enjoy all the indie games. Have a lovely day, whatever you're up to. Appreciate that. Good people, meeting nice people through good games. That is the life right there.
Tethys sent me.
Oh, there she goes again.
It's no use, boy. She's too far gone.
Boy.
Defend yourself.
Also, very rare to have voice acting in indie games, so I appreciate it. It doesn't always hit the mark. It's still better than some stuff. I've seen AAA games where like, who the hell voice act that? It's interesting. Charlie Cox, who plays Daredevil, and he's recently voiced Gustav in Claire Obscure, has been doing a lot of Comic Cons and stuff, and he says he feels like a fraud because oh shite, she almost killed me that, because he just went in there and he said his entire character took 1 4-hour voice line reading session, and he seems to be, you know, he's getting a lot of praise for the game, so he feels a little bit like Jesus, what is that noise? Feels like a sort of a, feels like he didn't do a whole lot, you know. That's, in a way, that's super nice of him to say that, because you know what he's secretly doing. It's kind of like I'm gonna die here. Damn, that sucks. Okay, she's actually tough. I don't know what was going on with the fire. They want you to press B to get it off you, but that's also the roll button, and you're almost close to the edge. So nice. We just killed the other one super easy. She's tough. You definitely need fire protection for her. I don't know what that spinning thing on the ground was, but I don't want to know. But yeah, it's interesting. He's probably just kind of being a little bit humble. You don't want to get too greedy with her because you're going to be left running around.
Wait, stop! Tethys sent me. She's alive.
It's no use, boy. She's too
Boy,
far
what was that
gone.
weird ghost thing
Defend
coming out of me?
yourself.
Come on! Just cheesed her aggressively with the frost damage potion. Oh, that makes sense. Makes sense. Cheesy, cheesy. Alright. I think if I wasn't on fire when she went down that time, I would have kicked her booty cheeks. No, I don't find the croaton very good, sadly. Said it fires exploding crows. I have not seen those yet. It's just kind of an exploding electricity in front of you. She's blocking us in. Stamina takes a little while. What's she doing now? That was cool. Damn, the animations are fucking sick. What's wrong is I get far too greedy, and the third combo you just don't want to do. Don't do it. Alright, now we can have our way. I mean, what? Oh, see, look, I'm on fire.
Time to end it.
I don't. What's that all about? What is happening? I don't think I can actually.
Time for games is over.
I don't think I can do up close attacks on her. She's just gonna burn me to death. It's okay. The Lady of Cataclysm. What a great name. Is that common prize? This lady be shaking. Oh my god, she is bootylicious. I think it's to stop you from getting away with just slamming on her body. But it's over. Goodbye, mama. Coming in for the final shot. Yes. And the booty is down. Great enemy design. Really cool moves. Actually, the only boss to give me an actual challenge so far. GG. Yeah, that was good. It's good fun. So yeah, instead of just like pummeling on her when her stamina bar was down, she kicking my booty. Nice. It's so funny I fell off the edge, man. I chalked that one up to silliness. It's awesome. Oh.
Tethys?
See, she's not dead.
Sis,
Are you going for Ice Queen? Are you going for Fire Babe? Or Crazy Fish Lady?
Get close. Your powers.
Crazy Fish Lady, right? Well, yeah, I never thought about that, the Frost Potion. I haven't made some of those, I should. I'm so bad at interacting with crafting menus. I don't think I crafted a single thing in Tears of the Kingdom besides the arrows.
You have shown now that all this time, you've been far wiser than I will ever be. I missed you so much.
Aww.
In all my years, I have yet to meet someone as foolish.
Oh, thank you.
Or as brave as you.
That's me.
Thank
I
you.
fell off the floor like 5 minutes ago.
Bottom of my heart.
Oh yeah, no, it was nothing. Really, barely broke a sweat. Just try not burning her anymore.
Nice. Barely broke a sweat. Barely. Hello, Bernie. How's it going? Hello, Moto. How you doing today? How goes the land of Splitgate? We just hit up another wonderful boss there, the Lady Guardians. We'd actually found this greenhouse ages ago, and the guy was like, "Don't go in here yet, please." And he was right. That was actually the toughest realm yet. We had to fight both sisters, Fire and Ice, and the third sister is kind of Fish Mermaid. You have done the impossible. We're forever in your debt. Please accept this gift. I no longer need it. My sister and I will await you in the garden. I'm sure they'll have tons of questions about what's going on. See you there. And we got the Marine Heart. Beautiful. Increases maximum health. Thank you. At this point, 50 health, not a whole lot, but we take those. Oh, what's happening now? Are we like leveling up? The sisters? We got a kiss? Oh my. You better stop.
Tethys?
I'm getting a woody. It's because of the wooden mask. Don't be weird. Don't be dirty. Show Painkiller remake. Yeah, dude. Yes, Painkiller. Yeah, it's coming out. Let's see, October 9th. And then Little Nightmares 3 on October 10th. There we go. We get another level. See. Nice. I think you get 2 levels per area. If I am mistaken, let me know. Oh, thought I had 2. Oh, it's up here. Hooray. Hooray. So now we have that. Cool. See, by my guesstimation, you're a little over halfway through the game. Cool. Alright, he's pissed off. The only question is, where is the entrance? Chapter 5. This game has been so special. Bygone dreams. Not every day that you get an indie third-person game that actually kind of sticks the landing, you know? Hey Libra, what's up? Whoa! Alright. We did get a heal spell. I'm very happy with that. What's this guy up to? I think I might try and improve my armor. Probably going to be some super spell later. We have enough dream dust for the armor. That might also give me another curious slot for that new thing we just got. Oh, this Guise of Nature. No, we had that one. All armor. Oh, this one. What are we missing? Oh, it's always one piece dream dust. Dream dust. We need 3 dream shards for that. Okay. Dream dust. Skip a dap da. Dream dust. Flags. We almost have that 5k for whatever that thing's. Let's put that there instead of one of these. I think it was this one. Illuminating Feather. Yeah, an extra 50 health. Actually, it probably is pretty decent. 620. Yeah, see. So I wonder where the next area is. I'll have to find that out. Lovely. Have a good day. You have the best fingers shaken. Thank you, buddy. That's funny. What you up to today? Is it warm where you're at? Is it windy? A lovely choice you made. How many times have we died this time? You've fallen 3 times. Oh, see, that's actually wrong because it's closer to 6 times now. We actually died to that boss. I fell off the level too. I'm not ashamed to admit my feelings. There's that ring of mending. Mending. Didn't use too many there. Wonder can you have like 99 shields. See, I want to save up for that. Dust seal. I don't even know what it does. Worth of a star. I'm not sure. To figure it out. Probably just helps you locate treasure or something. Alright, does this have a save? I think it just auto saves. I assume it's probably over there. Didn't we went down this way? Did we open up the shortcut? Open up the safe. Let us see. You can kind of see these last couple of realms here. Absolutely feel like they're in order, you know. Probably leading back to the start. What's over here? Oh, I wonder what that door, that constellation be open now. The oils, okay. With that constellation door, where was that? It was in the middle of that level. Or was it? Yeah, let's open this gate. Nice. We do like them shortcuts. Okay, so the circle is complete. I think part with the Tory gates is probably going to be the end level. There's some kind of mystical cube behind it, remember? Where was that? It was down the side. The... Oh, it was near where we fought the girl. It was near... It was in the prison, wasn't it? Near the prison. I want to check that out. Could be... It's probably just a little secret curios. The constellation didn't exactly invoke fire and ice, but it did have what looked like two Orion's belts kind of at odds with each other, so that might be... Who knows? Gotta find the Guardians too, huh? Where are they hiding out, the ladies? Other ladies say what? Do you think Switch will ever let you connect the VR headset to it? It's a good question. Now, they did have something like that, Bernie, but it wasn't quite the same. Do you remember? Oh, look at this. I wasn't there a minute ago. I think they're outside the other door there. Do you remember there was a thing called Nintendo Labo? Probably don't. It's okay. Most people did. It was basically Nintendo's very strange, unusual, but kind of clever. It was different uses for cardboard. Honest to God, they had found a way to sell cardboard to people. So there were different shapes, almost like a Lego, but you're building it out of cardboard, you know? And most of it just amounted to, like, the kind of shovelware that we used to mess with on the Wii. So it'd be like, build this attachment for your Joy-Con, and it's like a tennis racket or a car or whatever, you know? Some of it was kind of pointless, but the beauty of it was the Joy-Con would kind of recognize some of it. Now, it wasn't even really a game unto itself. It was just exactly what I said it was. Yeah, I don't think they just kicked us out, didn't they? It's not my fault. Okay, am I gonna have to do pretty much this level all over? Maybe. But anyway, so in you know, to get back on point there, inside the Nintendo Labo stuff, one of them was a cardboard VR headset, and it would allow you to do some VR stuff, but I don't think it was ever properly, you know, it was never really meant to be a true VR headset. The issue with all these VR headsets, and it remains to be an issue, is, I can't remember where this is, it's like the blurriness and the frame rate. So she's gone now, but we can still switch over, right? Pretty sure it was in that kind of an icicle place. There's a tiny room. I'm thinking it was near the prison. We'll start there and work our way back. So yeah, but yeah, as a actual VR thing, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it has the power for it, to tell you the truth. But a lot of these VR headsets, the power is in the thing, you know. Some of them just need a power source. But, you know, I mean, a lot of them, when you're plugging them into your PC, they are piggybacking off that, you know. I've seen people with small PC setups, mini PCs, even just graphics cards that are sort of hooked up to interfaces, like a Raspberry Pi or something, you know. And they can do magical things with them, so anything's possible, really. Anything's possible. Now, yeah, I wonder what's got you kind of thinking of that. Is it the Xbox Meta version 3 thing? The Xbox Edition, as it's called? Is that what you're thinking about? Basically what Xbox is doing, and I think in the long term it's not the best idea, but in the short term it's a very clever idea. They're getting, the same with the handheld, they're getting other manufacturers to basically create what they need, which is like a VR headset and a handheld, and just sort of going into a partnership with it, you know, while not having to spend, you know, 50 million or 300 million or whatever the hell it might be. Because, why is he healing? Is it because of the ice? I think PlayStation are losing a lot on VR like they did with Vita. They'll end up with a nice solid fan base, but they're not keeping it going. There's not enough games and not enough support. Gated raw. Who knows? But yeah, what I mean, like, why it doesn't really work in the short term, long term stuff is because if you stick with it for a certain point, like PlayStation, you have a chance of striking it rich. You know, you're like, oh, this was an evolution, or even just learning some valuable lessons. But by just kind of co-oping with these manufacturers, oh, it's still okay. At least we found it. It's better to find it. It's actually unlocked. Awesome. It's like a secret curio. So it was two sisters. See the way I was saying? It's kind of like Orion's belt. And you got the sister in the middle. Cool. I'm glad we found this. Love a good secret. I was thinking, it's like, why not have it connected to this Guardians, this constellation? It wouldn't make sense to have it just be random. I'm assuming it's probably a curio. So I don't know. It looks like a dice or something. Could be something cool. Let's see what it is. Activate. What does it do? Saving. Did something. I don't know. We might never know. It could be connected to an ending or something. Let me see. We pick it up. Let's go key items. No. Got this though. Deep tide amulet. Perk down and stand the power of fire ice. We didn't even get it. Melee weapon. No armor. Nope. Is it a material? I don't want this. Maybe we can talk to the girls and see what they say. Looks like you can fall down here. This is kind of just the starting area of the game, so it doesn't really matter to come down here. Kill everything in 2 hits. Maybe there's another one around here somewhere. Who knows? Who knows? Not me. Whee! Look at that health bar. You happy to see me? Yeah, what is that ghost stuff? Maybe that's connected to something else. Oh, that must be the gust of wind thing now. Laser moment type. Anything up here? No. This is where we really started. Guardian Leviosa. Yeah, the thing about me in VR, like, I never want to count it completely out. I've not been someone to stand up and say this is shite or whatever. I do think if a dev goes from making single player controller games or whatever controller games just VR, then we've lost a dev, you know, that kind of way. That's the way I look at it. But my issue with VR has never been that. It's the fact that they have not figured out motion sickness. So I just can't use it. If they ever figure that stuff out, I'll take it a bit more seriously. But till then, dear reader, I'm just gonna sit in the corner and vomit. Not much else I can do. Okay, this is just like going through the tutorial again. There's no need for this. What does there see? Whee! What that cube was. It's gotta be something. It could be secret door, secret armor, secret box. Who knows? Any or all of the above will do, thank you. I didn't even know you could go in the water. I think I avoided the water when I was playing this first. Like the plague. Look at this, see this chest over here. Little did I know all the water is 2 foot tall. 2 foot deep. What you got? Aha, dream dust. Oh, wasn't that worth it, boys and girls? It actually was, I'm not being sarcastic, because I need dream dust. Don't dream it over. I'm enjoying the Switch too, I really am. But I do think I've been steadfast and I'll stand by it. I don't think it's worth it right now, you know? I don't think that even a PS5 is worth it 5 years into it. You've got 5 games, you know? I can count in one hand the games that are like you need to have outside of, you know, third party. Because, you know, people will use third party games as a buying point. It's like, you can do that on anything. You can play them on your old PS4. What are you talking? It's basically like Demon Souls Remake, extremely niche. You know, even for the Elden Ring people. You get stuck on the second level and move on, or not know how to kill the Storm King and never play it again. And then like Returnal, which is a third-person shooter roguelike, which, I don't know. Do you think the Animal Crossing crowd are going to want to play something like that? Do you think they've ever played a shooter before? Everything else, like Spider-Man 2, you already got like the better Spider-Man game on PS4 anyway, which is 1 and Miles Morales in my opinion. I love Tony Todd, love Venom. Everything else is weak sauce. They could have done Miles better. The very, I think what happened then was they had such a bad outcry against the Miles Morales and Mary Jane sections of Spider-Man 1. They just said fuck it in the second one, didn't give us anything. Like, you got a little stealth section, I suppose. Alright, how am I gonna get out of here? I didn't beat this one too. Can we leave this way? Okay, I don't know what that cube does, we'll find out later, right? No. Whenever I'm doing that kind of stuff, I end up kind of shooting myself in the foot a little bit, where I start ticking off boxes and not making a mental note of them somewhere. So you'll end up doing things like a collectible guide or something. Like, bollocks, this one's missing. And it's not missing, you just collected it and forgot. People who make those kind of guides, like, I think my brain is too ADHD for that. But I cherish those people, I'm very grateful to them. Because by God, I know I've used them over the years. But yeah, I am enjoying the Switch too. The only real extra reason, as I said, like, it's the most random things, like the bigger Joy-Cons is nice, the proper the little, what the hell do they call those things? I don't know, the back, the leaning back on it, or whatever the hell they want to call it. That thing is great. Jesus Christ, you could nearly jump on it, it wouldn't break. So it's a lot of random stuff like that. The eShot being better. It's just, you know what it feels like? It feels like the jump from PS3 to PS4, you know? I don't think graphically things change that much between those generations. PS3 arguably might have the better games. But just in terms of like better store, absolutely. Better UI, absolutely, you know? That kind of stuff. But it remains to be seen. The jury's still out, like I said, I don't think it's worth it. And the Mario Kart pricing is horrendous. But you know, I just got Death Stranding 2, which is 80, so you know, it's bullshit kettle calling the bullshit pot bullshit. Sony fucking raised the price first. It doesn't make either of them the right. Both of them can get in their greedy little bin and piss off. As we're just talking about how cheap and amazing these indie games are. So these are going to be the last couple of chapters over here. We're going to get smoked. That might be the jungle one that Lotus was talking about. Alright, I think it's saved recently, so we'll leave it there. That's like a meteor hit there or something, doesn't it? We'll continue on with this. Super fun. It's just late today. Wednesdays are always late, and I decided to go to dinner with my mom just to check in and stuff. So nice. Nice. Cool. Interesting you can see my cursor when I'm doing it. Normally I don't let that happen.